Washington insiders are quickly leaving town, while the rest are preparing for the apocalypse, according to claims. What's going on in Washington, D.C.? Another very disturbing video surfaced the American conspiracy blogosphere, in which a very bearded man enthusiastically says very disturbing things. He says, "Guys, I have big and urgent news for you. News that the cool and high-ranking insiders of Washington, D.C. are leaving the Capitol right now. They run out of town on any pretext, get tickets on the craziest flight, on the craziest airline. With a week or two to go before the election, these people are clearly worried about what might happen, and they talk about chaos, about possible events. And the city's golden business triangle, life seems to have died there. All business events have been curiously canceled, and glass facades have already been boarded up in some places. Stores like Home Depot have empty shelves, as building owners have sold off all their wooden pallets and sheets of plywood. The city is filled with agents from the Secret Service, the U.S. Park Service, and the local Metropolitan Police Department. Officially, they're doing some kind of a drill, as if preparing the ground for what is really going to happen. And ordinary people say they have a premonition that something is in the air, as if something bad may be about to take place. This man's face does not inspire much confidence. There is no video of closed windows, no video of empty streets. That is, there is no topic of discussion. However, there are those sites that, with a more serious source, write the following for October 26th. This is from PolicyWire. Quote, "As Washington comes to the end of a tense election season and prepares for a potentially even more tense midterm, people across the political spectrum are expressing concern about violence on the losing side. For the Liberals, fear of a repeat vote on January 6 are rooted in a very real story, but conservatives also worry about Antifa-style rage. That means all sorts of people are looking for convenient scheduled vacations." The political scientist fondly recalled that he had urgent business in Los Angeles and his wife would be in Florida. A former Hill staffer who decided on the spur of the moment that election week was a good time for a trip to the Mediterranean, of all places, and a liberal pundit suddenly planned a bike ride in Arizona, end quote. They write about this in more detail at Politico.com, which mentions the real lack of traffic in the business center and the boarding of office building windows. Although the Capitol building's role on election day is minimal, some see November 5th as crazy. According to Francis Chung from Politico, a person adds protective wooden boards to the window of CVS Pharmacy October 28 near the White House. Politico also chronicles the complaints of famous yachtsmen, bikers, and other spontaneous vacationers. During the last election, someone's friends have been, they don't want to repeat things that took place. So the boarded hipster, it seems, is not lying. People close to the authorities really know something and are getting on their skis, running out of town, some in California, some Florida, some to the Mediterranean, some to Arizona, anywhere except DC, it seems, because the fear of hurricanes and earthquakes, it's nothing compared to the fear of what is to come. And we don't even know how this will shake the whole world, but we are watching the developments. This is from the big one. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.